The Architectural Merit Award is presented for the Victoria Park Bus Terminal replacement in Toronto. Would the following please come forward? The Toronto Transit Commission, TTC ECE Design Architects, IBI Group Architects, Halsall Associates, EllisDon Corporation, Advanced Precast Inc., and St. Marys CBM. The Victoria Park project encompassed the rehabilitation and upgrading of a major multimodal transit hub used by more than 25,000 people per day. The TTC converted the station from a cavernous concrete bunker, defined by the Globe and Mail, into a light and airy, user-friendly station with a vastly improved public realm. What could have been a standard bus terminal replacement evolved into a multi-award-winning urban design and sustainable development community initiative, in part due to the iconic concrete canopies that celebrate the revitalized transit hub. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Architectural Merit. Gentlemen, could we have a representative? Give them a hand.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening. Hope you've enjoyed your dinner. I'm going to have a bit more to say about the concrete bunker in a minute, but
I'm just reading what I'm told.
I know. My name's Ian Trites. I'm an architect with the Toronto Transit Commission, and I'm very happy to be here tonight with my colleagues Pierre Laurent and Malcolm McKay to accept this award on behalf of TTC and my fellow architects and engineers at TTC. The renovation of Victoria Park Station was very much a collaborative effort and involved the talents of a number of designers, builders, project managers, suppliers, and industry professionals. The project was conceived of and designed by the architectural design section of the TTC. Between 30% and 60%, the design was handed over to Richard Stevens Architects and the IBI Group, who faithfully carried the design forward through to construction and were central to the success of this project. A special thanks goes to Halsall engineers who knew intuitively that these beautiful canopies should be built with concrete. I want to thank Brown and Storey Architects for knitting together the various elements into a coherent urban design, and Scott Torrance Landscape Architects for integrating the green roofs and carefully landscaping the site. I want to thank the artist, the late Aniko Meszaros, for seamlessly embedding her vision within the architecture of the station, softening the concrete and making the forms meaningful to the community. I want to thank the builders, EllisDon, for taking on this ambitious project, their sub-advanced precast for carefully crafting the concrete elements, and St. Marys Cement for their high-quality materials. And finally, I want to thank the TTC construction team and project managers who managed the project from beginning to end. At TTC, we use a lot of concrete, and we like concrete. We like it for its durability, for its simplicity, and as we see at Victoria Park, for its aesthetic value. For those of you in the audience who supply concrete, you will know just how much concrete the TTC consumes. Currently, there are 6 new stations under construction in the City of Toronto and the City of Vaughan. Each station on the Toronto-York Spadina subway line, we use on average up to 45,000 cubic meters of concrete each. That's a total of over 250,000 cubic meters for the entire subway line, and that doesn't include the 8.6 kilometers of tunnel liners, track bed, and track ties. TTC has a long history of building with concrete. Victoria Park on the Bloor-Danforth line was built in the 1970s with concrete and was considered state-of-the-art at the time. However, the original terminal had limited appeal to pedestrians as it was designed around the automobile. Over the years, the needs of the community had evolved, and there was a need to be more inviting and accessible to pedestrians. Similarly, there was a need to remove barriers and improve safety. In the past, the station had had its tragedies, and safety and security were a concern. Victoria Park was very much in need of renovation and revitalization. Prior to the renovation, the Globe and Mail described the station as a concrete bunker. Well, the fact that the original subway was constructed from concrete would prove to be an asset. The concrete station structure held up well over time and was readily adapted to support a green roof, and openings could be cut into the concrete walls to bring in light and views. The Globe went on to say that after the renovation, Victoria Park was transformed into a light and airy, user-friendly station with a vastly improved public realm. Others have recognized the transformation of Victoria Park as well. The Toronto Urban Design Award jury stated the station should be held up as an example of how the TTC should modernize its transit hubs. Among the improvements are an attractive streetscape at the main entrance, added windows to provide more natural light, widened pedestrian pathways, new public art, and more pedestrian connections to the station. Just as importantly, the station maintained the original concrete components and used them as the base for the new design elements. While the original concrete structures referred to by the jury were retained and adapted, concrete was also chosen to craft the new elements of the station. There are two major architectural features of the station: the concrete canopies that mark and celebrate the new entrance, and the cast-in-place concrete retaining wall in the bus terminal. Both are embedded with artwork. According to the late artist, the theme of roots is integrated throughout the station in response to the multicultural demographic of Scarborough, putting down roots in the community. The filigree art panels are integrated into the tall, dramatic canopies, which shelter passengers and support the green roof. Not only is the roots theme represented in the filigree panels and the canopy, it is rendered in the cast-in-place concrete retaining walls as well. With concrete, it was possible to shape the canopies, producing a clean, tapered look, seamlessly integrating the precast concrete soffit elements. The same was done with the green roof, seamlessly transitioning from green roof to exposed concrete. Careful thought was given to detail. Architectural C2 concrete was used, as well as supplementary concrete materials for reasons of sustainability, while maintaining strict temperature and finishing requirements. Epoxy-coated rebar was used where required to enhance durability, and crack control measures were integrated so as to be visually unobtrusive. Finally, it has been very satisfying to my colleagues and I to have received multiple awards for this project, but perhaps what is most satisfying is the feedback and recognition from TTC users and the larger community who truly appreciate what we have accomplished here. I want to thank the Ontario Concretes Awards for organizing this event, and I want to thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys have fun tonight. Thank you.